Supreme, I wanted to add on to that video I had dropped yesterday when I was talking about, or was it yesterday or the day before? I was talking about Pinocchio and Geppetto and all that. Something hit me. I watched it back, right? And something hit me. It was like real deep. I'm like, yo, that's interesting. I don't know why I ain't peeped that while I was dropping it or whatever, but I'm about to go to my garden. I just got finished feeding my dogs. So, you know, Geppetto made Pinocchio for his personal, you know what I'm saying, his personal reasons. Whatever that may be. Whether that's to be, you know, a soldier or whatever. Like, he made Pinocchio for him. Pinocchio was infatuated with the other creations that Geppetto didn't make. You know what I'm saying? Pinocchio was infatuated with the other creations that Geppetto didn't make. Think about this. This story was so in line with the fallen. I didn't even peep it. I'm like, yo, that's the fallen they talking about. Like, how I ain't see all that? Why I couldn't peep it? Anyway, Pinocchio was more infatuated with the other creations that Geppetto didn't make. And because that's what Pinocchio was involved with, the love of Geppetto allowed him to go see if that's what he can do. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But, you know, that's not why you're here, right? That's not what you're here for. That's basically what Geppetto was telling him in short term, like Pinocchio, you're made of wood, and you know this, that, and the third, and I need you just to do this. But Geppetto, I want to be a real boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just think, like, put that in line with the fallen, right? So the fallen, like, they didn't like the fact that the divine made them to be stewards, or was going to send them to be the protector of another creation. So Pinocchio was literally put in a situation to where everything that he spoke was a lie. He was all jipper. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? He's all jipper, but then I'm a real boy. Like, they were like, you're not real. You're just, you know what I'm saying? You're just this. So Pinocchio couldn't become a real boy until he what? Learned to stop lying. Learn to stop lying. Learn to stop with the falsities, right? And that was kind of interesting to me because I was like, yo, doesn't that sound like situations that we deal with for the most part? And then half of that understanding, right? Let's slash that understanding in half. When it comes to our culture, you know what I'm saying? Like the original being culture, you were going to be lost because you were going to be enamored or lost in the way of the lies, which you supposed to know, moreover, how you were treated as a creation, and keep yourself aligned with that instead of getting in the back and forth with Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? Pinocchio is going around, I'm a real boy, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, that wasn't what you're supposed to get involved with. But then when people started getting involved with that particular energy, fighting back, forgetting that you were a child already created, right? Forgetting that that was a thing. You started losing the connection to the divine understanding of certain things. And then you hear more people cry out saying, why is this happening? Why is that happening? All this questioning, right? Oh, wow, look at that. I wish I can show y'all this pepper. It's bright red. Like, it just turned bright red. Like, wow. It's so red. Like, it's so beautifully red. Wow. There's another one right here changing red, too. So bright, beautifully red. Like, so it's just something to think about, because divine wants order and respect. Order and respect. Knowing that you were lost, you can always call back to the divine to get back in line. But you can't be out here trying to half that with the, you can't half that energy with the, oh, I want to be like this, or why can't I have, or all these different dissonants that don't come with how you were created. That's why you got to understand your divine purpose and your divine set as a creation, how you were set in the universe, how the original aspect was set in the universe. You can't go against that as much as you want to and say, well, why they got it and we don't? Pinocchio felt the same way, just on another direction. Wanted to be a real boy. You know what I'm saying? And because Pinocchio was so enamored with being one of the real ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, got lost in himself. So then his nose always got big because he always lied all the damn time, you know what I'm saying? And now look at our culture trying to line up with things that are not universally. So then we get out here and now you're on the podium and you're on the news and you walk around with a billboard with your rights and all this, and you know what I'm saying? You got to fight for something. Well, divine already gave you. It's like, why am I fight for the clothes on my back? They mine. If I want to take them off and give them to you, it's my choice. But it's mine though. I got to fight for what's mine. And I never will have to. But I'll let you, who thinks that what belongs to me belongs to you, believe that you can have that. And when you fail because you're not standing in the right of what you are, this is age-old shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing new under the sun. This is what I mean by you get the chance to unlock these truths that we're not able to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to just know yourself. So you're watching these situations play out with people. You're watching how people act because they learned how not to be who they are. I ain't going to hold you. Just trying to show you something. NAGA the wise.